evening, ladies and gentlemen, and children of all ages. Welcome to Taco Tuesday. You know what? For the first time ever yesterday, I was on a podcast for a live interview, and they brought up Taco Tuesday and talked about it, which was a trip. So it's getting some traction there. Ooh, I forgot to turn on the sign. Sorry for the delay today, but I will show you what's going on. All the cameras went backwards and all messed up, so we are still there's still one I gotta fix right here. As you can see, the bottom right hand camera is dark, but I will get that fixed here. And but first I'm gonna get you out something small. Well, Andrea has a chance to tag everybody. When you get into the room, say hey, so I know you can see me and hear me, and that I can see and hear your comments. Well, see your comments, not hear them. Deion Noakes, first for Taco Tuesday. There you go. Freddie Muir first. Not really, brother. Brent Lancaster, hello, hello. And Joe Collins, howdy, howdy, howdy. All right, I'm going to fix this one camera. No, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get you out something small. We always do something small for the start. So let's just here. There's a stormtrooper. Whoa, that's a perfect one. A stormtrooper missing a hand. So a little Walking Dead stormtrooper. He's just a beater stormtrooper, and he is missing a hand, but he's only starting at $1. How could you go wrong? Got a little bit yellow on the back, but that's no biggie. And we're going to start off with him, so nobody feels bad if they come in a little bit late. And I'm going to work on fixing these cameras here so I get this one working right, because it's wrong. So let's do this, and you guys talk amongst yourselves. I'll start some music here. Andrea says chat not working either. It seems to be working for me, dear. Let me know if you're still having problems. Because it's showing up here, dear. It is now? All right, cool. Perfect. All right, let me get this camera fixed here. Add video capture device. How did this? That can't be the way it was. Something incorrect. No, that's wrong. An ABCD should be up there anyway. That doesn't work because you can't see it all, so let's do this. That doesn't look right. I don't remember how it's supposed to be. Because A, B, C, and D should be up top. Maybe it was like that. So yeah, my cameras and devices were all messed up when I got in here today. Don't know why. Was it always like that, where it goes underneath? Maybe. That seems alright. That's probably why the chat's so high up on this screen. Whatever, you could see them all. Good enough. There's me. Here's ABCD. So that one's huge. ABCD, there's the LMNO. There's the spinning wheels for where I put carded. And there's letter Z, the big wheel. Alright, we're rolling now, folks. There we go. No tequila flowing this Taco Tuesday. I'm not really a tequila drinker, so that was a one-off situation for sure. But then again, when is it? Taco Tuesday and Cinco de Mayo. So, what's up, Michael Payne? Hey, Kevin Lyle, how you doing, brother? Wearing one of your Thrawn shirts here. Howdy, Joe Collins. Howdy, Chad Bordner. How you doing? Rich Martinez, what up, dude? Happy Tuesday. Yeah, Noakes, test 1, test 2. Andrea, can you read this? I'm sure she can, but she's tagging everybody right now. She won't see it. Hello, everyone. My son and I will be at ICCC next month. That's cool, dude. That's exactly where I'm going to be, too. Back for week 3. What up, Brian? How you doing, buddy? How's it going? Is the jersey EI? No. EI is a really cool poster, actually. It's a vintage 77 poster. It's a fun one because the guy that made this poster, I don't know if you know, but this poster was released before the movie, and he made the poster before he saw the movie. So that poster right there has 4 Millennium Falcons in it. Bit of a continuity error, but a fun poster nonetheless. And I'll show you an up close so we can pick out the Falcons in a little bit. But that's a really neat poster, I think. And we are going to be starting it at $1, letter EI. Andrea is done, so I can keep going with everything. We got a Stormtrooper missing a hand. Nobody has bid on. Doesn't somebody want a handless Stormtrooper for a doll hair? Grab some loose figs here. All right. Letter B is going to be a Bespin guard. He does have a Fu Manchu. His gold is not the best in the world, but there is some still there. Very little, but it's still there. There we go. Jason McKee says $2 for a Stormtrooper with no hand. There you go. Bespin guard. Pretty good hand paint. Not perfect. Pretty good head paint. Got his Fu Manchu going on. And he is complete. Starting off at $1. Can't go wrong for $1. Complete. And he will be letter B. B is for Bespin guard. Since I'm on a kick with letters, how about C is for C-3PO? Yep, the official Luke and Stormtrooper armor. He's missing a hand. Very, very shiny and not scuffed 3PO. His legs are not the best. Look, he will still stand. But he's very shiny, not beat up at all. Just weak-limbed. Weak-limbed. He's going to be letter C, letter C, 3PO. Letter C. And then letter D, let's do a Dengar. Look at that. All the letters of the alphabet. Dengars are fun, and I don't know why anybody doesn't mess with them. But like this one, see how the color of his head is completely different than the color of his body? And I personally think that's a variant. Some people say it's degradation, but it doesn't make sense that his head would go that color, but his limbs don't on the same figure. Just says made in Hong Kong, but there's a lot of different variations of Dengar, and nobody ever digs into Dengar to find out. So that one's starting at $1, though. It could be yours for a doll hair. All right. And then letter F is going to be a Gonk droid. Or no, you know what? It's going to be an FX7 because that's letter F. Why not? FX7 is going to be letter F. FX7 right there. He's got the regular COO, not the digital. And he is a red eye, if that matters. I don't know. FX7 is letter F for FX7. And then letter G is going to be a Gonk droid. He's got nice toes. He's got his antenna. He's got this size of a V, whatever that means. And it is the one with the white sticker here, so I don't know. You guys know better than me. But he looks really nice Gonk droid there. That's going to be letter G is for Gonk. I guess letter H is for AT-AT driver because I'm out of letters that match. So, there you go. AT-AT driver, he does have a scratch tush, but he will be perfect for your AT-AT. Not the most perfect of emblems, but also a perfect driver for an AT-AT. Got a little scratch tush there. But he also is complete with his blaster. Starting at $1. It's going to be letter H, as in Harry. And letter I is going to be a smiling Lando. There's an I in there somewhere. Smiling Lando. He's got them shiny teeth. Like an Orbitz commercial. Got a nice cape on him. He's in perfect condition. Nothing wrong with him. Even his paint's really, really good. Really nice Lando. Smiling teeth variant. Letter I. Which kind of looks like a lowercase L, so I guess it counts. Awesome. Alright, so there's your first racks. I will show them to you. There's the first racks right now. I'm going to get over there to the Crazy Letter E. Crazy Letter E needs something. For Crazy Letter E, we're going to do some of these tonight. They're the statues that you could paint. They are vintage. They are still in the package. This one's lifting a bit, as you can see, but a figure can't be removed. It does have a crack here. But still, if you don't know these, they're actually really cool. Leia, Yoda, and Hoth, Luke, and it gives you the paint by number instructions right there. So you can paint up the Tauntaun to look like this. So there you go. Craftmasters. This is vintage. It's 1980. And it's starting at $1. Letter E. Crazy Letter E. So paint your own Tauntaun. Fun activity right there. Alright, next up, let's do... is this live? Yes, this is live. Currently. Happening right now. Behold! I'm just going to do this and this. Why not? Landspeeder is going to be letter M as in Michael. Landspeeder is going to be letter M. We'll look inside here. It's got a nice sticker. Got a nice piece of glass. No cracks on that glass. Let's see if the wheels work. Yeah, wheels still work. All good. Working Landspeeder. Pretty nice condition. That actually I think is dirt. Let me see. I have a pokey thing. Gets a fingernail. I don't know. Maybe it's dirt. It might be a scratch. Who knows? But there you go. Letter E is the paintable statue. Letter E. Landspeeder is letter M as in Michael. Letter N is going to be a dewback. No reins on him, but he does have a saddle. And he is only starting at $1. How could you go wrong? You can't. We'll just see if that dewback clears the wall and everything. Yep, he will. So there's M and N. All right, next up is going to be a speeder bike. It does not have the flaps, but it does have the handlebars and the little blaster and everything, and it's a good-looking speeder bike. It's a made-in-Taiwan speeder bike also, so it's got that going for it, which is nice. There you go, speeder bike. That's going to be letter O as in olive. I think that's going to clear it unless the headline's up. We'll see. That's going to be letter O as in olive. All right, and then letter P is an interesting one. Because it has that ripped off, and it has that ripped off, and it has that ripped off. But it's still fully sealed. Can't be removed from the box. Don't know why. So you get everything in there. You can see the tower. But everything's in there, and it is fully sealed, so everything's in perfect dead mint condition with instructions and inserts. It would be a nice box if those parts weren't ripped off. Don't know why they are, but there you have it. Oh, actually, you can get in there. Look at that. So maybe it was open. Let me check. Definitely still has the insert. There's the instruction sheet. There's the little catalog. There's actually the original price tag sticker, so that's part of that. There's the parts bag. All the parts are in there, including even the little, whatever that is, rope or catwalk thing or whatever. And the figures are still taped to the top. So here, I'll show you. So the figures are all still sealed. Oh. Figures are unused and still sealed. And the sticker sheet is unused. Unused sticker sheet there. How the heck did I get these in there? That's got to be how it goes, yeah. Oh, cool. So the instructions, catalog, unused sticker sheet. So it's unused. It's unused. It's just an open box. So call it an open box with everything in it. The weird thing is as messed with as the box is, it still has the pop. So I don't know. So there you go. Completely unused. That's going to be letter P as in Paul. Letter P as in Paul is going to be the micro play set. It's the Death Star Escape micro play set. And it is starting at $1. Awesome. And it is letter P. Letter P. There you go. I know that's a little bit confusing, but the corresponding letter is under the item. There you go. And let's get over here and we'll do some of these mocks. Mock, 1, 2, 3 mocks. All right, the first one up is going to be an unpunched 8D8 Return of the Jedi 8D8. This is a 77 back 8D8 Anakin offer on top of it. So you got an unpunched 8D8 Anakin offer, a little bit of tab bending there, a little bit of a curly Q here, right there. Nice bubble, no cracks, no holes, no breaks, no nothing. Perfect bubble. No, I don't have the dewback reins. I would have mentioned it, man. I don't like hide the lead from you guys. The land speeder and the dewback are switched. Sorry, dear. I'll fix it. Nope, no reins for the dewback. No reins for the dewback. There you go. The land speeder is letter M. The dewback is letter N, as in Nancy. Alright, 8D8. Comes in a star case, fully sealed mint on card. Beautiful bubble. Starting at a buck, letter S. Next up, for letter T, a beautiful mint on card and a tough to find mint on card, especially with the Anakin offer. Super tough to find. Let's see what these go for before I just throw it up there. You know what? I'll just start at a buck. Just start at a buck. That was the only one I missed when you were describing it. Oh, sorry, bud. That's a 77 back Luke X-Wing. Looks like they're up there for about 345, 400 bucks, 799. That's a graded one. 459. So I don't know. We'll start it off at I don't know. 345 is the cheapest one I see that's not graded. 342.50 plus $20 delivery. Let's start off at I don't know, 200 bucks. Start off at 200 bucks just so I don't have to say the beginning part. I'm sure it'll go for somewhere closer to 350 or 4. But it is a 77 back Luke X-Wing. This is a tough one to find, Luke X-Wing on this card. Perfect bubble on top of it, so you can't go wrong there. Has a better bubble than the one that's $345 on eBay. And only starting at 200 bucks. Toys R Us sticker there on it, and an Anakin offer. Comes in a star case. That's going to be letter T as in Tom. And letter U is going to be an ATST driver that is with an Anakin offer. Also, he is unpunched, but the little kid used him as a tracking device. So he was checking off the figures he got there on the back. But that's still fun. A little bit of history for you. Does have his blaster in there. Perfect bubble. No cracks, no breaks, no nothing, no dents. Perfect bubble. And he is unpunched. Little wave to the card, too. And the card was used as a checklist. So there you go. Starting at a buck. How could you go wrong? Alright, and then for the big wheel, let me see what I got. I got a really nice complete Falcon with a box there for the big wheel, eventually. Let's start it off with, you know what? I'm going to start it off with a Darth Vader TIE Interceptor. How about that? This is in the way and I don't want to break it. This is probably my favorite TIE fighter, TIE Interceptor. One of my favorite toys. It's just freaking cool looking. Really clean battery compartment. I could try to see if I could... Ooh, don't press the button. You're flipping it over. Really clean battery compartment. Let's see if I can get it going here. Batteries. Batarazis. don't know if these batteries work. Mike, you guys got a battery tester in there? Or possibly a... Oh, no, it just works. Forget it. I don't need a tester. I can use a TIE Fighter for that. There you go. It looks like the light isn't working. Oh, no. There it goes. I don't know. Maybe my batteries aren't strong enough or there's a loose connection or something. But the light does go on and off, so we got working electronics on that thing. And we're going to start it at $1. And that will be letter Z as in zebra. It's working. It's working. I can't believe ICCCon's right around the corner. It's very, very exciting times. We're almost there. Grab your tickets today. Also, fair warning, we are going to use up all the hotel rooms that are left. If you want to get a hotel room block at a discounted rate, do it now. Because all of ours are going in by the 15th. And then the room block closes on the 17th, but we'll use them all on the 15th. But if they're all used up from the room block and we need a couple more, they tend to bend with us. So that's why if you're going to do it before the 15th. Letter U. What is letter U? Let's check it out. Letter U, yeah, like a little kid used the back as a checklist, so there's circles around some of the figures. You can see it when it spins right there. You see the circles. But that's pretty much it, man. Little wave to the card. The bubble is perfect. No cracks, no breaks, no nothing. Bought VIP for my son and I. You're going to love it, dude. VIP is the best in the world. It is the best VIP of any event in the history of Earth. I'm glad to say. And I'll take the Pepsi Challenge dollar to dollar for every other VIP on the planet against ICCC VIP. And ICCC VIP is better. Period. Ah, the poster, dear. Yes. Here. Let's go here. This is letter EI, folks. It is an original vintage Star Wars poster. As you can see, there's a Millennium Falcon right there in the middle. There's two more behind it on the right there. Right there. Then there's another one right there on the side. So there's 4 Millennium Falcons on that poster because it was made before the thing. Let me, I did do a screenshot of a post about it so I could read to you exactly what it is. And there will be Pepsi, yes, because I'm a Coke drinker and Andrea's a Pepsi drinker. So we always have Pepsi and Coke on site, unlike anywhere else. And that's because there's no corporations, just fans. And that's what happens when there's no corporations, just fans. You can have Coke and Pepsi on site. Unlike everywhere else on Earth. All right, here's what that poster is. It's a vintage 1977 Star Wars poster. It's 2, the number 2, the letter T-541, New Hope Death Star Battle. The vintage 1977 Star Wars Death Star Battle poster is highly collectible original promo piece that was primarily released as an insert with the 20th Century Records movie soundtrack LP, featuring painterly, it says it on there, I don't know, painterly artwork by John Berkeley. It is famously known for the continuity error where Berkeley, not having seen the film yet, included multiple Millennium Falcons in the dogfight scene. So it is a Star Wars poster from 1977, and it's got 4 Millennium Falcons in there. How cool is that? Yeah, VIP for the pie or free ice cream, man. Free snacks all day. Free everything, VIP. It's crazy. VIP is a steal. And it's the ticket we lose the most money on selling. But it's cool, so whatever. Or, yeah, it's the one we make the least off of, is the VIP ticket. But that's because we have so many perks with VIP, it literally costs 3/4 of the VIP ticket just to give you guys what VIP gets for free. But I mean, you are eating food 3 days in a row. And like all day. And all the soda you can drink. And all the whatever. All the snacks you can eat. Candy bars and treats and pies and chicken fingers and barbecue and And you ain't walking in there and getting a piece of ham on a piece of white bread or nothing. It's good food. VIP is worth it, man, but you're local, so you can bring a sandwich or you can go home and sleep and all that fun stuff too. But yeah, VIP is definitely worth it. So there you go. There's everything up currently for sale. Let me know if you have any questions on anything. We got a lot of things at $5 and $2, like a perfectly perfect land speeder is at $5 right now. So if anybody wants to get in on any of this stuff, it is all currently cheap. Even the mint on cards are dirt cheap. I mean, letter U, for example. Letter U is only at $45. That's that ATST driver. The blaster inside his bubble, just the blaster inside his bubble, is worth more than that. Because it goes with Leia Endor as well. The card back for you, it is a 79 back. 79 back. But I mean, it's got a Leia blaster in there, so... I'm not saying break it open, but I'm just saying in the world of like 1 + 1 = 2, letter U is cheaper than just the blaster in it right now. T's in very nice condition. The bubble is perfect. Minor bend to the card, but not even really. It's very, very nice. If you want to see it again, let me know. I'll pull it out. But T is really nice, and it's a hard one to get. Especially with the Anakin offer. Look at that. 3 Anakin offers. I've had so many Anakin offers. I can't believe there isn't an Anakin offer like focus guy that's like here buying every single one of these. Because Anakin offers are hard if it's what you're searching for. They're hard to get. At least all of them. At least that Luke X-Wing for sure is hard to get on an Anakin offer. It's hard to get without an Anakin offer. And I'm going to let these spin for a bit. They are all well under half of market price. So no rush on my end. If you want to see anything, if you got any questions for me, about the IC, about ICCC, about IC for life, please ask them. I love answering them. I love talking about it. I mean, right now we have like 50-something people watching across 3 platforms because we're streaming live on Twitch and YouTube as well. And I would love to talk about any of that stuff or catch you up, or if you got any questions, happy to talk about it. Happy to show you any of the items that are currently up for spinning. And there we go. We got a question from Jason Vogel. Do you message the winners? What happens is once you win, Andrea goes and tags the original post with all your names and all your totals. And gives you the PayPal address and where you pay and how payment works and all that fun stuff. So after this ends, just check your notifications on Facebook about 15-20 minutes after, and it'll pop up. You'll be tagged. But you fine folks, let me know if you want to see anything else. Everything is a killer deal that's up right now. Do you sell the merch on the Facebook like that shirt you're wearing? The merch you can buy on ictoysnashville.com. ictoysnashville.com. You can buy hats there and shirts and umbrella lightsabers and everything. Or you can get it at ICCCon We do press shirts at ICCCon all throughout the day, so if you're coming to the convention, you'll have plenty to choose from. I will put the link to IC Toys Nashville. And there you can get all the merch and swag and whatever you want, if it still exists. All of our stuff is limited edition. So if it still exists, you can get it. If it doesn't, then we're out of stock. The TIE Interceptor is very nice, and it works, and it's complete, and it's only at $86. So it's still a steal of a deal. Umbrella lightsabers are not on the IC Toys website because they will be at the convention. Yes, so if you want an Umbrella lightsaber, grab it at the convention. I sold some of them on a live sale here one night, but that was about it, just because they're kind of difficult to ship. Speeder bike does not have flaps. No flaps on the speeder bike. It is a Taiwan speeder bike, though. And since you're in the lead for $6, which is less than one of the handlebars cost, I think you're doing good. The umbrellas, I think they'll be $50 each. $50 each. It's just pretty much what they cost me. They were the admin gifts. So it's just the ones I have left over as admin gifts. Can you show letter G? Yeah, totally. A, B, C, E, F, G. The gonk? Yep. It's got nice feet. Nice stickers. Nice paint. Clicks good. All his stickers are nice, and this white stripe is a sticker, not the paint one, whatever that means. Finished explaining the auction, how it works. Okay. So what happens is after the show, Andrea will tag everybody with your totals, and then you pay that the principal balance, which is your total from tonight. So say you buy $30 worth of stuff. You pay the $30. It goes into the PayPal. Mike will see it tomorrow, and he will ship your items, and then he will send you a tracking number, and he'll send you the exact cost of your shipping. And then you pay a secondary payment to pay for the exact cost of the shipping. That way it keeps it as cheap as possible for everybody. And it really does. Our shipping is the best and the cheapest. I'll go toe-to-toe Pepsi Challenge on that, too.
And it'll be well packed?
Later, buddy. Yeah, and Mike says it'll be well packed. He's going home for the day. But,
packed with love and care.
Packed with love and care. Yeah, he is actually a collector, too, so he knows what he's doing. But that's why all the packages, I don't, knock on wood, but I don't think we've had an insurance claim in years. So it is possible to do correctly if you care. Yeah, bids over $100 must be in minimum increments of $5 or more. You can do $10, $20, $100, but it's got to be a minimum of $5. And then anything over $200, if the bid is over $200, it has to be minimum increments of $10. So $10 or more, but $10. Mike and Andrea, I hope you're well. Just a tad late, been to the cinema to see Michael. What's Michael? Was it good? Oh, the Michael Jackson show. Yeah, that's not for me. $11 on E. Nick Groom's in the lead on the statue. No lie, Mike packed 6 months worth of stuff from me and not one issue. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, Brian Campbell's box was, what was it, dude? I talked about you on a podcast I did last night. I'm like, one guy got a hold box and it was like 20 pounds or something like that. It'll save you a ton of money on shipping, too, if you buy stuff over time. We also offer hold boxes if you'd like a hold box. Essentially, all a hold box is we hold your stuff. You still have to pay for it at the same time. But we hold your stuff and then ship it when you want, so you can wait until you have a nice big box of stuff. And it saves you, instead of paying for shipping on 20 individual items, you can pay shipping on one box of 20 items, which sometimes is the same price as 20 as an individual item. The movie about Michael Jackson is a to-be-continued movie? That's weird. 20 pounds-ish. That's crazy. 20 pounds of Star Wars. And remember, a vintage Star Wars mid-on card is only 4 ounces. So just imagine how much 20 pounds of Star Wars was. Yeah, or just move to Nashville and meet up with Mike and Andrea face-to-face because they're awesome people. That, too, you can do. Thanks, Aaron. Plus, Nashville's pretty sweet. Beautiful day out today, I'll tell you what. And we have delicious food from all the corners of the earth. The poster on letter EI, just to call your attention to it, it's only at $6, and it is a 1977 original poster. And it's at $6. I mean, it's got to be worth a lot more than that. It's a 50-year-old piece of paper. So if you're keen... If you're keen, I'll show it to you again, actually. Because it's a really cool poster. And it's actually in good condition. It is folded. Or it was folded, but... And it's got 4 Millennium Falcons on it. How cool is that? And random. Just moved to Knoxville from Michigan last month. Well, how you liking it, man? It's beautiful in Knoxville, too, man. You got the same sort of weather. What is letter P? Let me check, bud. Letter P is the Star Wars Micro Death Star Escape playset. It's in perfect condition. It has been opened, but the figures are not opened, and it has the instruction sheet and the unused sticker sheet and everything. It's almost like the box was just ripped open and then never taken out. It's got the inserts. It's got everything that would originally come in the box, just like that. There we go. Matthew Michael takes over on the poster at $12. It's a great poster. I mean, it's a 50-year-old poster. 1977. It says it on it. And it's a Fox one. It says Fox on it. Like, it's a legit poster. And it's got 4 Millennium Falcons. Currently, it is cheaper than $4 a Falcon. There's everything currently spinning. Let me know if you want to see anything else. Happy to show you. Or if you want to see anything again. Or if you have any questions on the items. I used to have that poster. I wonder whatever happened to it. Maybe it ended up in some dude's collection that I bought, and now it's here being sold. Dun dun dun. And so continues the circle of life. From the day we arrived on the planet and blinking stepped into the sun, there was more to see than could ever be seen, more to do than could ever be done. Stranger stuff has happened, man. Dude, there was a funny one. There was a guy that sold his B-Wing like 1 billion years ago. Mike Jones. If you ever meet him, he usually cosplays as Han Solo at ICC-Con. Looks really like Han Solo. He even does an Indiana Jones that's freaking epic. But anyway, so he sold his B-Wing 1 bazillion years ago. And then at ICC-Con, he's walking around room sales, and somebody has a B-Wing, right? And he walks up to the B-Wing, and on the side of it, Mike Jones. And he's like, holy crap, that's my B-Wing that I sold like 30 years ago. And so that happened. I don't know if he bought it back or not. He should have. Info on you. You got it. You is a ATST driver. Any reason to bring out the claw of destiny? ATST driver, he is unpunched, but he was used as a checklist for a little kid, so a lot of the figures on the back are circled, as you can see. He's got a perfect bubble, a little bit of a bend to the card, but nothing really. Perfect bubble, no cracks, no breaks, no dents, no nothing, just perfect. And there you go, and he looks great in a star case. I'm sure he'll look even better in acrylic. But there you go. Anakin offer ATST driver only at $85. Steal of a deal. Fully sealed mint on card. Beautiful bubble. Got to be worth at least 110, 125, especially because it's an Anakin offer. So there is the information on you. All right, we're going to call letter Z because I'd like to get my big wheel back so I can put out something else. Letter Z is currently at 135. Beautiful tie interceptor. If anybody else wants to get in on there, feel free to do it. Yeah, the do back on the land speeder there. All right, so we're going to call that now. Letter Z, going once, going twice, going thrice from Mr. Calhoun. Sold. Then we'll get you out something else there, large on letter Z, large and in charge. Tell him Large Marge sent ya. There we go. Ooh, I need a bin, folks, so I'm going to be right back. Here, you bid on these things while you're getting on it. I'm going to go grab a bin so I can put the stuff you bought somewhere. Alright. We do a twin pod burger. Twin pod cloud car. Goodness gracious. It's got a decent box. Still got the pop on it there. Got all the size. It's one of those Sears boxes, so it's got a big sticker somewhere. There and there. Just a regular twin car, gee whiz, twin pod cloud car inside. Really, really tight canopies. Look at that. So that's a perfect cloud car. I mean, usually those canopies are pretty loose. This one's nice. And there you go, starting at $1. Put the landing gear down there so it looks right. And that'll be letter Z. On the big wheel. Starting at $1. $1 holler. Can't go wrong. If you've messed with a bunch of cloud cars, you know how rare it is that those canopies are holding up there and not falling at all. By the way. Yes, we only accept payment via PayPal. I mean, unless you meet us in person, then we'll take cash in a parking lot. We're not too good for that. But yes, everything is PayPal. I don't think I have an open belly tauntaun right now, bud. I don't know if I have any tauntauns right now, to be fair. If I do, they aren't complete, don't have reins and stuff like that. Missing the ones from my cloud car. You're missing the canopies? Never rebuild a cloud car. Just buy another one because cloud cars are cheap. The box is expensive, but the regular cloud car is cheap. I bet you the canopies, if you just bought them separate, would cost you more than a cloud car. All right, let me run through the items for you really quick. We're going to start off here at A, B, C, and D. Letter A is a Stormtrooper. He is missing a hand. He's at $6 with Jason McKee. Letter B is a Fu Manchu Bespin Guard with Matthew Michael at $9 Letter C is a C-3PO for Brent Lancaster at $25. Letter D is a Dengar Massey Michael at $8. Jason McKee in the lead on E, that Tauntaun Paint by Numbers figure. Letter F is FX7 at $4 with Mr. Jason McKee as well. Letter G is a Gaunt Droid with Massey Michael at 16 bones. Brent Lancaster in the lead on the AT-AT driver at $25. Letter I is a Lando Calrissian Smiling variant. He is complete. He's at $11 with Massey Michael. And then we go over here. Letter E is that we already did that. Letter M is a land speeder complete, nice condition land speeder, only at $15 with Massey Michael, steal of a deal. Letter N is a dewback with no reins, only at $6. It's also an unbelievable steal. Letter O is a speeder bike with no flaps, but it is a Taiwan speeder bike at $20 from Mr. Kamen. Letter P is a Death Star Escape micro complete box, open with unused contents, including the sticker sheet, the inserts, the directions, and the catalog. It's only at $65 for Brian Campbell. That's a steal of a deal, too. Letter S is an 8D8 Anakin offer, 77 back with Mr. Vogel. It's at $85. Kenny Bannigan in the lead on that Luke X-Wing pilot. 77 back. Beautiful card right there. And that's letter T. And then letter U is at $87. And that is the ATST driver. Still a steal of a deal for that ATST driver. Even with the markings on the back at $87. Letter Z is a twin pod cloud car with box. It's at $45. And letter EI is that Star Wars vintage poster from 1977 with 4 Millennium Falcons on it. And it's currently only at $20. Steal of a deal right there for a 50-year-old piece of paper. And there you go. Here's everything spinning right now. If you got any questions, just ask them. Happy to share or ask or answer or whatever. I'm just sitting here. I'm going to have a sip of my drink. This can get addictive. Sure enough, man. Vintage toys are an addictive hobby for sure. I do not have an Imperial Dignitary for you, Moffat. I'm sorry, bud. I don't even have a carded one, I don't think. More to come, though. I am working on a massive collection, mostly meant on cards, though. I need a couple loose collections. If anybody out there has some leads on loose collections, I would love to buy them. Now that I think about it, there was a guy. Any R2s? No, not at the moment, man. I'm really, really thin on loose figures. I'll be honest with you. Just that time of year, I guess. More will come. More will come. You got it, Nick. I will definitely reach out, buddy. And that's the other thing. I do pay a finder's fee, 10% finder's fee to anybody that finds me a collection. So whatever I pay, if it's $1,000, you get $100. If it's $10,000, you get $1,000. If it's $100,000, you get 10 grand. I don't care. I am more than happy to pay that finder's fee, and I do pay a 10% finder's fee if you're the first one to tell me about it. But I'll warn you, most of the stuff I find personally first. But sometimes it does work out. I just gave my buddy Joe $900 because he found a collection for me. Found a $9,000 collection there, so he got himself $900 and chimichangas because we went and we had nice Mexican food that day up by his house. What's up, Chris Laukeman? How you doing? Hope you're having a great night. Alright, let's call that Tauntaun paint by numbers figure, and we'll get out another one of those. Letter E, we're going to call. Letter E, the Tauntaun paint by numbers figure. It's at $25 with Jason McKee. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Crazy letter E. Sold. Congrats, Jason McKee. You get to paint a Tauntaun, buddy. Next up of those for letter E is going to be this one. It's the Yoda. There were only 3 different ones. I'm selling all 3 of them tonight. So Jason McKee, if you want to buy them all, this is your shot. This also has a crack here, but it's still a mint on card. I mean, figure obviously can't be removed. And there's the paint, and there's the directions for the paint by numbers. There you go, Craftmaster Yoda unused figurine paint by numbers figure. Starting at $1, just like the last one. Crazy letter E. And there it is, letter E, Yoda. And Peter Robbins takes over on that Yoda paint by numbers statue. All right, I guess I'm going to call that 88 for $85. That seems like a steal of deal, especially for an Anakin offer, but I'd like to get up another mock there. So letter S is going to be called next. If you want to get in, now is your last opportunity. It is unpunched. It has a perfect bubble. Some minor issues with the card, but just bends and creases and stuff like that. No rips or tears or anything. It is an Anakin offer, and it is going for only $85. Letter S. Going once, going twice, going thrice for Mr. Vogel. And 88 is sold. Congrats, bro. All right, next up is a hard one to find. This is a 31 back Princess Leia. 31 back Princess Leia. There aren't a ton of these, and 31 backs only came out for a very limited amount of time. That's why it's so hard to find. It was right before they released Yoda for The Empire Strikes Back. She is absolutely beautiful. The only problem at all is there is a tab tear here. Otherwise, she is dead mint perfect. The bubble is perfect. No cracks, no dents, no anything. The card is perfect. No nothing except for that tab issue. And it is a 31 back. As you notice, there's no Yoda up here. So that makes it a 31. If you go look them up on eBay, 31 backs are extremely rare. There's only 2 up for sale. There are none recently sold. And the 2 that are up for sale, there is one that is ungraded, and it's at $1,800. And there is one that is graded, and it's at $19.94. So let's start this one off at $1,300. That means it's $700 cheaper than the cheapest one on eBay. So there you go. Beautiful Leia right there. Check it out. And only at $1,300, it's literally a no-brainer if you're a collector of vintage Minon cards. It is a big brainer if you're like, that's $1,300 for a toy, but you're also at the wrong sale if that's what you're thinking. It's a steal of a deal at 13. Princess Leia is going out there on letter S. 31 back Princess Leia. Go look them up. That is a tough card to find for sure. The emblems on the AT-AT driver are not good. He is good for driving an AT-AT. And his tush is also scratched, so he's not the best. For sure. The quad car box, yes, it has the pop. And it's actually in pretty darn good condition. Here, check it out. There's the pop. But it's a good box, good condition. You can display it from both sides, which is really good condition for a box. That 31 back Leia is a steal of a deal. I hope it gets some bids on there and somebody gets a killer deal on a Leia. She's a beautiful card. Perfect bubble. I got to really stop being lazy with that lay and just put her up on Deal No Deal. Because her price is killer. Just need somebody that wants her. Lots of great stuff spinning out there. Still getting bids on things. So we're going to let it keep spinning. And also let me know if there's anything that was in the teaser picture that you do want me to make sure to get out tonight, and I'll try to get to it for you. Java playset, you got it, man. As soon as I sell the cloud car, I'll put up the Java playset. I do not have a sandcrawler currently for sale. Sandcrawlers tend to not make it out of my house. Andrea usually just keeps them. She's got a bunch of them. She loves her Jawas, so... That's what I was afraid of, yeah. Andrea with those Jawas, man. That's why it's usually like you see a Stitch variant because she doesn't care about those. And you hardly ever see one with a blaster because most of the complete ones she just keeps. And she's got like fish bowls of those things, man. She's got so many Jawas. She might even have more Jawas than I have Boba Fett's. Maybe not. I got a lot of Boba Fett's. The Micro Death Star set is perfect. It's 100% complete. It seems like it was just opened and never ever used or put together or anything. Even the figures inside it are still sealed in their package. And it also has the instruction sheet, the sticker sheet, the insert, the cardboard insert, and the catalog. It's never been used, so it's everything. The only thing that isn't perfect is the box. But, yeah, it's perfect. Any die-cast ships? I don't know, brother. I don't think so. Not at the moment. Sold 1 million of them, but currently, not yet. Yeah, I could auction off the Yellow Force Saber for sure. We'll do it after the Jabba, because it... Well, I don't know if it needs a big wheel. We could do it on a small wheel and just make it one letter. Here, you know what? We'll call the Dewback and the Land Speeder there. So if you guys want to get in on these, currently the Dewback is at $15, and the Land Speeder is at $20. The Land Speeder is... letter M at $20. M as in Michael. The Dewback is at letter N at $15. So if you want to get in bids on those, do it now or forever hold your peace. And I'll call those and I'll get you out that yellow lightsaber there. So I can put it there. First, we're going to call the Land Speeder complete for Mr. Brent Riggs at 20 bones. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Perfect glass on that Land Speeder. I know they sell that glass for like $25 on eBay. Everybody's getting good deals tonight. Letter M is sold. All right, then we're going to get onto the Dewback with no reins there. Letter N for $15. $15 Dewback, can't go wrong with that. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold. All right, and the yellow saber, which is one of the harder ones to get. You always see the red. The red is the most common. Green is the second hardest, and then yellow is definitely the hardest. It has one of the original packages on it. Well, most of one of the original packages on it. So be aware of that. And we'll take it apart here so I can set it up on the table. It's an Empire Strikes Back one, which is really nice. The stickers are beautiful. Jedi Luke Farm Boy, Jedi Han Bespin Mox. I'll definitely throw those up. No worries. But it's got really nice stickers on that. And then you got the saber part. Saber definitely has some stress marks in it, as you can see. But it is 100% complete. No cracks, no breaks. And I think putting it together might be the best way for me to get it on there. And that'll be letter M, so we'll put a letter M here. It's a little bit top heavy with that thing on. Hold on. Never gonna work. That'll work. That is precarious, but let's see if it stays. Starting to buck. Hey, somebody tag somebody that collects 31 back Leias so they can feel good and be your best friend forever. Because that's a steal of a deal and it's just spinning there and nobody's looking at it. Found the green one a couple weeks ago. Nice, dude. Congrats. They're harder and harder to find. I remember when my brother and I used to get them when we were kids, they'd be broken before we'd get to the car. You'd just be fighting in big wide parking lot. How about a shout out to John Williams for making the coolest music ever. What's up, Mike Stanford? How you doing, buddy? Lightsabers have come a long way since their first release. Sure enough, man. But if you're stuck on a desert island, the only lightsaber I would want is the original, because it still makes sound even without power. What up, Kevin Bruno? How you doing, brother? Yeah, the vintage ones are still cool for sure. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Nothing sounds like it. Theory Sabers is not coming back this year. He had a conflict because, unfortunately, and hardly anybody knows this, but he's up there in Canada. So he has another show that's like close to it, and he can't make the physical miles. He did buy tables and everything, but he's just not able to make it this year. So that's a bummer. Hopefully next year. He's a really nice guy. But we do have another lightsaber vendor on site, and they are huge. And they're going to do a really cool like lightsaber demo for the actual, because like lightsabers, I don't know if you know this, but there's like a whole thing like jousting where they do fights and there's like point systems or like Karate Kid kind of deal. And they're coming and they're doing a legit duels and stuff like that, like legit ones, like so you can learn how to actually fight with lightsabers like the professional way. And the Kentucky Lightsaber Collectors Club and the Georgia Lightsabers Collectors Club are going to come and battle. So definitely worth seeing. I think we're going to put them on the main stage too. I would definitely catch that one for sure because it's cool. $30 on letter H? Yeah, I don't care, man. But try to always be careful when bidding, because it is tougher to go back to find out who was the last person on letter H. Let's see who is leading on letter H. Andrea, do you know who is leading on letter H before him? That's the only problem if we can't find the previous bidder. Andrea will look into it. I had one of those vintage lightsabers with the inflatable blades. Yeah, sure enough. That thing lasted about 2 days. Yeah, definitely. Unless you have a better one, I might have a better one, but that's definitely not how this works, brother. Brent Lancaster's in the lead. There we go. Thank you, Brent. I appreciate it. Andrea, it was Brent. Thank you, Brent. That's a big help, buddy. All right, we're going to call letter E that Yoda paint by numbers for 20 bones for Jason McKee. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Letter E, sold. No worries, Steven. It's okay, buddy. We got it figured out. Brent helped out. It all worked out. Jason McKee, I think that's your second paint by numbers, man. Only one left. And the last but not least paint by numbers, this one's actually in the best condition of the three. And it's Princess Leia. Leia Hoth right there. You can paint her up to look like that. She's got a nice bubble, actually. No breaks. No, that's just a dent. It's not even busted. So no breaks in this bubble, unlike the other ones. Nice bubble. Got some tape up here holding the tab together. And that is the third in the set, and it teaches you how to paint Princess Leia right there. Craftmaster, that's going to be letter E, starting at $1. And actually, because of the dent in the bottom of the bubble, it fits perfectly on the stand. Holds really nice. So that worked out. Alright, I think we're going to call that Cloud Car, so we're going to go over to the big wheel here, and that way we can get out that Jabba's playset for you. Cloud Car going to Massey Michael, 70 bones, going once, going twice, going thrice. So, a lot of action on that yellow lightsaber, as it should be. The yellow ones are tough to find. They really don't come up often. I don't think any little kid was like, I want to be Obi-Wan. You know? That is sold, but I can't find it in order to cut and paste it, so I'm working on it. Give me a minute. There it is. All right. Jabba the Hutt. It's a perfect Jabba playset. There's nothing wrong with it. %100 complete. There's chained up Salacious Crumb. Jabba's good. Everything's good. Starting at $1. Complete Jabba playset. And that's letter Z. I saw somebody that put Lego frogs in the little jar on Jabba's playset, and it looked really cool. So if you have a couple extra Lego frogs, you could throw them in there, and it looks awesome. Throw them in that little bottom bubble. Jabba the Hutt. Oh. Starting at $1. Can't go wrong. Buy a giant slug for $1. Where else can you do that? Yeah, there's a bunch of Hutts in The Mandalorian. I don't know, is Jabba in there? I know there's a bunch of Hutts. But I think it's like different Hutts. Now I have to go get some Lego frogs. Yeah, dude, for sure. It looks cool, man. I wonder what Lego frogs cost on eBay if you could just buy the frogs. I'm going to go check it out. Because I should get some for my Jabba's playset, because it does look cool. Lego frogs. You could get every color of Lego frog ever made for $16.79. Yeah, $1.99. You get 5 of them. Look at that. There you go. Oh, they're $2 each. But still, get two frogs in there and toss them in your little Jabba there. $4 and it makes it a cool thing. Bet you random dude that sells Lego frogs didn't think he was going to get hype from me tonight. Andrea has Lego frogs. There you go, baby. I'll have to throw a frog or two in my Jabba. Andrea's got all the Legos. She loves Lego. I said Legos. She's always like, it's not Legos, it's Lego. Which, by the way, dear, I didn't really realize it till I just said it now. That's very Hermione Granger of you. It's not Legos, it's Lego. It's Leviosa. It's not Leviosa. It's Leviosa. Like, shut up, Hermione. I'm trying my best, man. Man, I'm going to pull down that Leia. I don't know. If anybody's keen, let me know, because that's... I don't know. That's a killer deal. That's what that is a killer deal. I'll just pull her down. How about we throw up a Death Star droid? 21 back Death Star droid. Yeah, these go about $600 ish. I'll start them off at $5, so it's $100 cheaper than they go for. So it's got some wiggle room. This one's actually in really nice condition, and that's $100 cheaper than one in not nearly as nice condition goes for. So we'll start this one off cheap. We'll start it off at $500. It is a stunning Death Star droid, 21 back, crystal clear bubble, beautiful paint on the droid. Perfect bubble, no cracks, no breaks, no dents, no nothing. The card is flat as a board. Star Wars card, 21 back. Only starting off at $500. That's a steal. I'm not even going to try to talk about it more because that's crazy cheap. I'd say that's $650, $700 right there, easy. And we're starting it off at $5 because it's Taco Tuesday and that's what we do. So letter S is going to be a Death Star droid starting at 500 bones. 21 back Death Star droid. Have you been to the Warner Brothers studio? It's fab if you like Harry Potter. Yes, I have, dude. The one in England, right? We went there. That's the first place I had butterbeer. It was actually really cool. We got to go on the weird bridge that's all twisted and stuff. It was a trip. It was very cool, man. And they got all the outfits and props and everything. Very nice. She is a beaut, Clark. Well, Chad is here to cover my break, so I'm going to get out of here. Chad's going to cover, and Chad, what do you want to call? I don't know. Let's see. Call the micro playset and the speeder bike. And I don't know what you can put out on M&N, but you're not going to fit anything.
On that wheel?
Yeah. Call
On
those
that, okay.
All right, Chad's going to take over. See you in a minute, everybody.
Hi guys. Hey Brent, what's up, man? What's up, Kenny? Also, okay, the micro place that got a bid. Andrew said it got a bid, so we're not calling that one. That speeder bike though, that's at $20. Letter O. So we'll call that one here in a second. Kind of can't see it on the screen. Let's see. There we go. We got 150 on M. All right, let's call that speeder bike. Last call on that letter O, that speeder bike. Is that $20? You bid now. All right, let's call sold on O, the speeder bike. All right, letter O is sold. We got 120 on P. Hey, it's Screenwrite on over on YouTube. What's up, man? Long time no see. How you been? We got 60 on Z. So Z is that Jabba. So we got 65 on Z from Fred. If there's anything you guys want to see up close or whatever, let me know. Or any questions. Ooh, what is that on letter E? Ooh, paint by numbers. Looks like they are sold a bunch of those already tonight. Cool. We got 70 on Z. This is Jabba here. Jabba play set. Complete. There we go, 155 on M from Brian. The lightsaber there. That's letter M. So there's the Jabba again. And the Sabres at 155. You guys are boring. Somebody do something cool. Oh, I started watching the Dark Mall, so I'm catching up.
Good.
It's pretty cool so far. I saw the first episode. Geek. Alright guys, Mike's back. Have fun. Where's that from?
German.
Oh, that's a German.
Das ist a German poster. I'm back. I heard you guys were boring. Yeah. P is still getting some action there. I guess I'll call the loose figures. We'll get you out some new stuff there. I'm running low on loose though, so that's why I've been dragging my feet, but we'll call them. We'll start off with that Stormtrooper missing his hand. Letter A for Jason McKee, $6. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Next up, Fu Manchu Bespin Guard going for $9 hairs for Massey Michael. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Next up, C-3PO going to Mr. Brent Lancaster, $25 hairs. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Next up, Dengar Complete, Massey Michael, $8. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Next up, FX7 for $4. $4 for a vintage figure complete. Going once, going twice, going thrice. FX7 is sold. He's good deal. Gonk the Gonkinator at $16 going to Massey Michael. Going once, going twice, going thrice. That's a droid that has more Star Wars movies and shows, and even R2-D2, I think. He's in everything. Well, maybe not. I think R2 is in everything, too. Next up, AT-AT driver going to Mr. Brent Lancaster. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Smiling Lando, letter I for 15 bucks. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold. Alright, let me pull those down and I'll get you out some new stuff. God, that Death Star droid is cheap, folks. Somebody go look it up on eBay. Let's get a couple bidders on that thing. It's absolutely beautiful. Philip Aberhart hopping in on the DSD. Cool. Thanks, buddy. It's a good deal and a beautiful card. And a perfect bubble. All right, letter A. Let's do a reuse for letter A. Yeah, it's really nice, bro. Letter A is going to be a reuse. This is a made in Taiwan reuse, and he looks good. His eyeballs are really nice. Good paint all around. Really nice reuse. Letter A. Usually his eyeballs get all scratched up because they hang farther out from his face. So if you put them on his face, he scratches his eyeballs. Letter B. Letter B is a Boba, no blaster, scratched chest, and broken tips of his fingers. So he's got short fingers. Just a Hong Kong Boba, not the best condition, but it's still 85% battle effective, combat effective. Letter B, no blaster on that Boba. I don't know how he'd hold it anyway. Actually, his other hand holds the blaster, so he could hold the blaster. Letter C is going to be a Gamorrean guard. Gam guard. Nope, not a Gam guard. Nope, look at that. See, that's why I check these things. Reprogram guard X. So that Gam guard is not going up. I'll find you a proper one. We throw away the repro. We'll save that Gam guard for another day. Letter C is going to be a Nikto. He is complete and in really, really nice condition if you're looking for a really nice Nikto. His paint is great. Spikes are great. And he comes with the yak face thing. Letter E is a Princess Leia Hoth paint by numbers statue. Princess Leia paint by numbers statue. There you go. It'll look like that if you're a really good painter when you're done. Letter D, how about a TIE fighter pilot? Letter D. His helmet emblem's not great. Got a good emblem there. Nice paint on his boots. Actually, pretty nice condition except for the emblems. And he is complete. There's his blaster. Letter D, starting at $1. Can't go wrong with that. Alright, letter F is in Frank. Letter F is going to be a Weequay. F will be a Weequay. Good condition. And he is complete. Weequay. That's letter F. Letter F, sorry. Alright, actually I do have a better AT-AT driver, so we're going to put him out. Letter G is going to be an AT-AT driver. His emblems are quite nice. They're the red emblems, not the orange. So if you're looking for those red emblems. Minor tush nicks, but not bad at all. And he is complete. Starting at $1. Red emblem AT-AT driver. It's letter G. Letter H, how about a Han Solo? Han Solo Bespin, he's got scratches in all the wrong places, but still, he is complete. Couple scratches on him for sure, but look good flying a Falcon, I'll tell you that much. H is for Han. And letter I, we're going to do a red... Nope, he doesn't have a blaster in there. Let me find somebody else. Alright, we're going to do an Imperial Officer. Hong Kong version Imperial Officer. And it does look, he's really nice condition, but it looks like he's been riding a speeder bike. He has spread legs there, so you might want to strap his legs together for a couple weeks to even him out. If not, he has a really cool stance, and he will definitely fit on a speeder bike. But no scratches on his helmet right there. And he is complete with his proper blue blaster. And that's letter I. Now we got a bunch of loose figures out there for you, so you're good to go. And here's the live sale as it stands. Let me know if there's anything you want to see, if you got any questions about anything, if there's anything you want me to show you again or something or whatever. I am here for you. And we're going to go over here and we're going to call letter U the AT-ST driver. Letter U, look at how nice that Death Star droid is. It's beautiful when it spins. The AT-ST driver, I guess no matter how long I wait, it ain't going over 87, so I'll just call it. Going once, going twice, going thrice. $87 for Nick. Sold. O is empty. All right, I will. Well, I want to put something on O that's going to take both spots, baby. That's why it's kind of hanging out there. All right, next up on letter U, and hopefully this will do a heck of a lot better than a ATST driver. Han Solo Bespin. This is a 65 back Han Solo Bespin. And in the interest of getting some action going, we're going to start him off at $1 because I'm crazy. So $1 holler on this Han Solo Bespin. Return of the Jedi Han Solo Bespin. He's got a, it's not a tab tear. It doesn't go, or yeah, it is, sorry, tab tear. That's the biggest problem with him. But his bubble is very, very nice. No breaks, no cracks, no damage, no dents, no nothing. Han Solo Bespin right there, 65 back. Toys R Us sticker. Starting at $1. Can't go wrong. Call P? Alright, I'm going to call P. That's going to be letter U. Han Solo Bespin, letter U. Alright, let's do that P because I got something to go out there. Letter P is that micro playset. We're going to call that right now. It is at $70 with Mr. Hubert Holst. Nope, I'm lying. It is at 160. Nope, I'm lying again. It's at 160 with Mr. Christians. Letter P. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold for 160. Well, good thing I started Han Solo Bespin at $1. We've had 2 bids on it. It's currently at $30 for a Han Solo mint on card. Seems like a good deal to me, but what do I know? All right. Now a special one, I think. Yep. Correct. Very, very, very nice condition. I'm mentioning this because it's usually not very, very, very nice condition. If you don't like the sticker, little top tip, grab your hair dryer and that'll come off. Just heat it up and peel it. Hoth generator attack micro playset. It's the big micro playset. Well, the second biggest, but it's the one with the generators. And it is fully sealed and in great condition. Like the box is really, really nice. There's the pop. Really, really, really nice. That's why I wanted to give it its own spinning wheel. That's going to be letter M. Or no, I'm lying. That's going to be letter P as in Paul. Hoth attack generator, fully sealed, mint and sealed box. Micro play set. Let me see if it clears everything. Hold on. Nope. letter P. There you go. I wonder if I could fit a letter O. You know what? Letter O, we are going to let one run. Here, we'll throw this out there. This is a Pepto-Bismol Lando Skiff. And he is a vintage Mexican bootleg, unarticulated vintage Mexican bootleg from the 80s. And I'm going to start him off at $250. He is graded CAS 70, but the grades don't matter when it comes to vintage Mexican bootlegs. Because usually they get lower grades because they look like they look. But there you go. Pepto-Bismol Lando, $250 starting price, killer deal. Vintage Mexican bootleg from the 80s. And that'll be letter O. And there you be. Well, we're already up to $50 on that Han Solo Bespin on card, so that's so cheap, it's crazy. Do I have a Rebo Band piano on its own? Not that I know of, Britt. I don't think so, buddy. Nope, not that I see. Just for the record, that's easily a $300 card, that Han Solo Bespin that's currently at $50. Just throwing that out there, folks. Easily a $350 card. The TIE Fighter pilot, his top emblems are scratched, his paint is otherwise pretty good, and he is complete. But here you can see him while he's spinning around. See how that top emblem is kind of cut off? Darren Oscovare, Luke Farmboy. I could put up a Luke Farmboy, man. What do I got? Right now I got that Death Star droid only at $520. So I can't pull him yet. I guess I could sell Luke. We could sell Luke, and I could put up another Luke there. We could sell letter T. Letter T, Kenny Bannigan in the lead on letter T. Star Wars Luke Skywalker X-Wing pilot, 77 back. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold. Darren, which farm boy do you want? The Return of the Jedi or the Star Wars one? I do not have a loose complete Leia Bespin. I have no farm boys that are loose, Darren. Sorry, buddy. I only have 2 men on card farm boys. No loose farm boys at this time. Return of the Jedi, please. You got it, Brian. I would start it off at $1, but Han Solo Bespin is making me scared to death to start anything at $1 with you guys. $2,000, $2,000, $2,100, $7,400. Here's one at $500. And it's fake. All right. Here's the thing, folks. I gotta show you this. You ready? This one's $500. And it's fake. Professional Restoration. Bubble and Footer are reproductions, and it's at $500, okay? The only other ones I have to compare it at are this one that is open, that he wants $569 for, just for the card back and bubble. Or this one that is graded an AFA 85, it's at $2,100, $2,199. Or this one that's graded and it's 80 and it's at $2,000. Or this one that's an 85 that he wants $7,500 on. So those are the comparables I have. So this is at least worth $1,500. Minimum. I mean, minimum. And so I don't know. So what do I start that off at? Do I start it off at $1,500? Do I start it off at $1,300 so you get a killer deal? Do I start it off? I don't know. But the only one that's $500 is fake. This one is absolutely perfect. The only problem with it at all has a little bit of litho tear on the back. It does not go through. You can't tell from the front. Bubble is perfect. Luke is perfect in there. Really, really nice. And it's definitely worth $1,500. So where do I start this off, folks? What do you think? What would you do in my position? Since I started off Han Solo Bespin at $1 and it's only at $125 for a Han Solo Bespin. That's bonkers. I don't know. $1,300, I guess. I'll start off at $1,300, which is an unbelievable deal. It's $1,000 less than eBay wants. Granted, those are graded. There you go. And Darren Oscavari wants the Star Wars one up. So the next one I call Darren, I'll put up the Star Wars one. Let's call it Jabba the Hutt so we can get our big wheel back and get you out something there. Jabba the Hutt is at $70. He's in complete condition. Very nice. We're going to call him right now at $70 for Hubert Holst. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold. Oh, we just got another bid. It's at $71 now for Jabba. $71. Brent Riggs just took over. I also want to remind you that only $20 right now is this vintage Star Wars poster from 1977 that has a continuity error of the 4 Millennium Falcons on it. This is an actual vintage poster that's 50 years old right here. Letter EI. It's in very nice condition. It's just a folded poster. And it's only at $20. That's a steal. So, if anybody wants to get in on that, you should. Oh man, I've been on that all night. Yeah, Brian. Well, the poster, it always runs all night because it's never on any one of the cameras. So the poster always runs to the end of the show. Plus, I can't swap it out. So there's no point in calling it early. So you still got an hour left on that poster, brother. Jabba the Hutt, we got $71 on. If anybody wants to get into that Jabba, do it up because I would love to call it and put something else out there. Show S, please. Yes, sir. Got to get some. Shut eye out. Check when I get up if I want anything. You got it, Philip. Have a great night, buddy. S is really nice, Darren. Check it. 21 back. Really nice, dude. To be honest, I see nothing on it to really comment that's wrong with it. The bubble has no cracks, no dents, no breaks, no scratches, no yellowing. Clean, clean Death Star droid in there. It's really nice. And he's a steal of a deal at $520 bucks, I'll tell you that much. I think I'm going to call that lightsaber because it keeps falling over. So, let's go the Force Saber for Leo Husky. 165, going once, going twice, going thrice. Theo Husky. Darren Oscavari takes over on the Death Star droid at 530. 530 on the Death Star droid. And the lightsaber is sold. Jeremy Schmidt, 175 on the lightsaber. Jeremy, I'm sorry, but your bid came in after. Everybody remember to bid early, bid often. As bad as Jeremy feels, he just lost out on that one. I feel worse because I just sold it for $10 less than I could have got. $15 less. Theo Lahusky just bid on it as well. But yeah, bid early, bid often, guys. Theo, you already got it, buddy. It's sold at 165, Theo. So you got it at 165, bud. No worries, Jeremy. Sorry, buddy. I'd love to take your money. Don't get me wrong. We're only at 135 on a Han Solo Bestman. That's like a $350 card, guys. You're killing me. Making it too hard to start things at $1. Alright, we're going to put out a Patrol Dewback. He does not have his reins, but it doesn't matter. He has his box, and that's all anybody cares about. Because the box is hard to get. So there you go. Dewback, very nice condition, just doesn't have his reins. Or pretty nice condition. He's got a couple little scratches down there. But the box is really, really nice. There's the pop. So no reins on the Dewback. But he's got a nice box. And he'll be starting at $1 as letter M. Letter M, starting at $1. Just joined. Is P complete? Even better than that, Ryan. P is still fully factory sealed. So yes, it is complete, but it's also factory sealed. It's way cheap for what it is. It's completely factory sealed, very nice condition. And it's ridiculously cheap. It's ridiculously cheap. I just had an open one, micro playset, that was open but unused, that just went for $180. And this one's only at $52 and it's sealed. I mean, I'll go look at what it is on eBay. I don't know what's going on tonight. We got tons of viewers, but you guys are, I don't know. I don't mind selling stuff cheap, but it's like backwards. Hoth. Generator. Yeah, here, look. This is what I'm saying. I'm not trying to be that guy, but look. Hawk generator attack sealed. Wheeljack slabs. $262.70 plus $13 delivery. Another one, $300. Another one, $200 plus $17 delivery. That's the Wampa Cave, so that one's completely different. Look, $258. And for some reason, ours is currently at $75. So it's like $250 cheaper than it should be right now. Fully sealed. Hawk generator attack. Letter P. It's like $250 below market price. Got no bids on the Return of the Jedi Luke. No, that's another one. I mean, that Return of the Jedi Luke is up there for $700 cheaper than anyone is on eBay. Yeah, I'll show you a close-up of it. Oh, is the Pepto-Bismol Lando. He's a cool pink color. CAS graded. Unarticulated Lando skiff. There's his label. Just throw it out there that Han Solo Bespin's only at $170, which is exactly half of market price. That Luke is a starting bid of $1,300, which is $700 cheaper than the cheapest one on eBay. And that Death Star droid is only at $530. It's definitely worth $650. So, I don't know what's going on, but everything is really, really cheap tonight. Everything. We're going to call letter E for Vanessa Jackson. That's that statue. Letter E. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Vanessa Jackson sold on the Leia statue. Okay, and on letter E, I'm going to put this up. This is an original display, birthday display. You could buy this back in the day. It's a Darth Vader birthday display. They go for $150 regularly on eBay. I'm going to start it off at $100, but it's just a pop-up display. This goes in here to keep it steady, and there you go, Darth Vader for your kitchen table. There you go. Had to do it correctly. Happy birthday to you. But anyway, they go for $150 on eBay. I'm going to start it off at $100. It is complete. It's got a couple creases, but no tears. So there you go. That is vintage. Letter E. We're going to start it at 100 bones. Letter E. We'll see if it's going to get caught on Weequay's staff here. It definitely is. Nope, just cleared it. Cool. There we go. At least we got some action on P there. That was freaking me out, guys. Because it's like, it's factory sealed vintage Star Wars toy. What are we even doing here? Letter P is a factory sealed micro Hoth generator playset. So it is still fully factory sealed. It's really nice condition. The box is nice. Alright, since we're getting no action on the Return of the Jedi Luke Farm Boy, I'm going to put up the Star Wars Luke Farm Boy, and I'm going to start at the same price. And the only reason why I'm going to start the Star Wars one at that price is because it has a little teeny tiny crack, but it's still $700 less than it goes for. This one will ship in a star case if it does sell. It's absolutely perfect. The only problem is there is a tiny little crack in the stem of the bubble. Figure can't be removed or anything, but that is it. Everything else is perfect about this. Well, I guess it has a little bit of a crease there and there, but you can't even see it. But look at that. Unpunched. Perfect bubble. And the only problem is there's a crack in that stem right there that you can't even see with the naked eye. You can just feel it. That's 21 back Luke starting off at $1,300. It'll ship in the star case. I will keep the acrylic. But if anyone's keen, it's cheap for what it is. And M, I will tell you, M is M is a dewback. It has no reins, but it has the box, and the box is nice. M is a dewback there. It doesn't have any reins, no reins. But I mean, it's at $30 and it's a dewback box. I mean, it's got to be a $100 box. I don't understand what's going on tonight. Everything's just cheap. But I mean, a vintage Star Wars box for $30 is insane. I don't care what it is. It could be a micro or a whatchamacallit, mini rig, and it's still, the box is worth more than $30. And it's got a dewback in there. It's just missing the reins. Hey, we're going over here to sell Jabba the Hutt. Always bid early, bid often, folks. Last time I was calling this, it was at $75. Now it's at $100. That means there's $25 out of bids out there that almost missed the cut. We're calling Jabba, going once, going twice, going thrice, sold. And for that last half an hour, I'm going to put out a beautiful, beautiful Millennium Falcon, and I'm going to pray you guys bid on it. Jabba the Hutt is sold. Congratulations. Look at this. And it's a Return of the Jedi one, which is, you know, hard to find. Because the Falcon came out all the way in the Star Wars line, so the farther down the line, the less they made. Return of the Jedi Millennium Falcon, very nice box. Still has the pop. Very nice box. And it has a Child World sticker. I know a lot of people are into the Child World stickers. That's a Child World sticker. Wait till you see this Falcon, how clean it is. I just put it upside down so everything fell out. It's also got instructions in there, but the instructions are not for the Return of the Jedi box. They're for the Star Wars box. Don't know why. They do have a rip in the instructions, but they're in there so you could have them. Look how clean that is. But anyway, there's a Falcon. Very clean, very nice. Here's the training ball. So it is 1,000,000,000% complete. Goes there. No, no, no. This one goes here. That one goes there. Training ball. The table is somewhere. I don't know where, but the table's definitely... Oh, there it is. 1 second. It's in the box. Table. There's a satellite dish. And it's super nice, like super nice. Very clean Falcon. Look at how clean it is. Very clean Falcon. Oh, and it looks like we got a stowaway in there. Whoa, Captain Power. So you get a free Captain Power with your Millennium Falcon right there. How cool is that? He must have stole the Falcon for his own designs. We'll leave him in there. He's been flying it probably for 40 years. Can't just take his vehicle from him. Falcon with training ball and all the parts and all the everything. And a beautiful box. 100% complete Falcon. I don't know how I'm going to display this over here without knocking over everything. Then you get Star Wars instructions for the heck of it. Starting at $1 on the Falcon. Now, folks, please don't make this go for 150 bucks. I will die. And you don't want to see a guy die on TV. Never gonna work. I don't know how to explain that or make it stand right or whatever. Really nice Falcon. Here, we'll do that. We'll put this behind it. There. How about that? Excuse me. There, whatever. Letter Z. Does the Falcon work? I'll check. Falcons never work. Do I have C batteries? Yes. She's fast enough for you. I don't remember how to do Falcon batteries. Does anybody know how to do? Oh, I got the instruction sheet. I'll check it out. I've got no sound coming out of the Falcon. Son of a gun. No sound coming out of the Falcon. So I would say no, it doesn't make sound, but I don't know. You can definitely make it make sound. You got to open it and spin that engine. Or maybe you can hook up like a 9-volt battery or something. I don't know. Or maybe my batteries are dead because I don't know. So all of those things could be true. What is true is it's still cheap. Can we see the wheels of the Falcon? Oh no, the wheels. Got you. Yeah, here, buddy. Sorry. Death Star droid ticket digger. I'm not going to pull down Luke because it seems like nobody wants it, so whatever. Let's put up something a little bit more basic for you. Start off with a black Bespin guard here. Falcon is an easy fix. What's the easy fix, Aaron? Should I do it here? Tell me. Walk me through the easy fix and I'll fix it here. Live. Black Bespin guard, great bubble. Unpunched. Anakin offer, starting at $1. Some Moogla for putting compressor in the mixer line. That's funny. Letter T. Can't go wrong for a mint on card starting at $1. And micro is still super cheap, folks. That's only at $135. Cheapest one on eBay is $280. What is the back on the Bespin guard? He's a 77 back, dear. 77 back Anakin offer. Oh, you have to open it up? Yeah, it's just a bunch of screws under it. But yeah, if you spin the motor manually, usually it just picks up. The dewback is just missing the reins, but it's a nice box. That's about it. Dewback is missing the reins though, but the box is nice. And it's only at $60, which is dirt cheap. Letter E is it's a starting bid of $100. It's a Darth Vader birthday pop-up display. It's the vintage one. They go for $150 on eBay, so I started at $100. But it pops up and sits on your table like that. It's still got the pop-up piece there and everything. And then letter EI is that vintage Star Wars poster. It's only at $20. Don't know what's going on. 50-year-old piece of paper. And it's got 4 Millennium Falcons on it. 1, 2 more behind it. And then 1 down there in the corner. And that's because the guy that made it didn't see the movie before he made the poster. The Darth Vader display is, I think it's 1980. It doesn't say on it, but I can look it up. Came with the soundtrack. Yep, there you go. Yeah, I can show the Falcon box, no worries. Actually, the one I'm looking at says it's a Star Wars stand-up advertisement, a store display for Kraft cheese. The other one I looked at said it was a birthday thing. But that doesn't show the date. So hold on. Still looking. I did it on Google Lens. That's how I'll do it. Here, hold on. Vintage Darth Vader pop-up stand-up table display. I'm having trouble finding it, man. I'll find it. None of the ones I can find say the year, man. They all just say vintage. I don't know when it's from, brother. It's definitely vintage. Smells vintage. Looks vintage. But I don't know when it's from, man. I'm sorry. Can't find it. It is quite in here. Quite in here. Oh, you want to see the Falcon box? I can tell you the Falcon's cheaper than it should be. Very nice Return of the Jedi Falcon box. Still got the pop. All the sides. And it has a Child World sticker on there. Or CPCW Children's Palace or whatever. There's everything currently spinning. That Hawk Generator attack base is killing me, guys. It's at 135, and it's worth like 260 bucks. Falcon is letter Z, as in zebra. Z. And it's only at 220. It's $350 blindfolded all day long if I just put it up on the IC. I don't know how many Lego frogs fit in the bowl. I think 2. Yes, Michael Sasson, 100% still sealed. That's why it's insane that it's so cheap. Letter P is 100% factory sealed, never opened. Michael Hyland takes over on the Falcon at 250. Still a killer deal. Daniel Neal takes over on the dewback box at 70 bucks. Well, it's got a dewback in there, just no reins. We're going to call that Darth Vader Star Wars pop-up poster because I can get out one more letter E before the end of the night. Going once, twice, 3 times for Mr. Escobar, eh? Well, now we all know who's going to have the coolest next birthday ever. It's going to be Darren Escobar. Because Darth Vader will be in attendance. All right. This one is empty. But it's still got all its stuff. It's got some of the seals still left. It's got the tag. Shampoo bottle. But this one is empty. Starting at about letter E. No bags of stands tonight? I have bags of stands. I didn't put any up, brother. Sorry. All right, and we are going to start off with the loose figures here, and I'm going to start calling stuff because it's 7:51. So we'll start off with the loose figures, and we'll move down. Do you use it all, to be honest? Did I use it all? No, I did not. I did not. It came in the collection with all those sealed ones. It was just an open one. We'll start off with letter A, Ree's. Ree's going for $11 to Massey Michael. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Freeze is sold. Next up, no Boba, or Boba with some broken fingers there. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold. Next up, Nicto Complete, going to Nick Grooms, 21 bucks. Letter C, going once, going twice. Nope, C just got a new bid. TIE Fighter Pilot we're going to call, $25 from Massey Michael, going once, going twice, going thrice. All right, next up, Complete Weequay going to Aaron Moffat for 5 doll hairs, going once, twice, 3 times. Sold. $5, Weequay Complete. You know what's weird? The AT-AT driver with nice emblems is going to sell for cheaper than the one with not nice emblems sold for. I don't know why. But it's next up, AT-AT driver with nice red emblems, going for 15 bucks to Mr. Aaron Moffat. Going once, going twice, going thrice. That's letter G. Steve Barbe, letter G's at 15 bucks, bud. Going once, twice, 3 times. Sold. I can't believe that one sold for less than the other one. I think everybody just missed it. Next up, Han Solo Bespin for 10 bucks. Mr. Brent Lancaster going to take that one down. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Next up, Imperial Officer Complete, and he's got that Biker Scout stance. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Yeah, sure enough, Aaron Moffat. That one was cheap, man. Snuck through the cracks. All right, and I'm going to get rid of all these loose figures while you guys bid on the other stuff that's spinning. Tons of great deals still to be had. That Millennium Falcon with box and instructions that has a beautiful Falcon is only at 250 bucks. That's killer. Killer cheap. Cheap. Everything is cheap right now. It's crazy. So hopefully that stuff will get more bids before I finish bagging these guys up. F is still alive. What is F? F is a Weequay Complete. Okay. Weequay Complete is at $7. Letter F. Still alive. C is still alive. Okay. Nicto Complete is still alive as well. P is still cheap at $150, fully sealed. Okay. Falcon with box and instruction sheet, 100% complete with training ball, is only at 250 bucks. Craziness. You guys are getting killer deals tonight. All right, we're going to call the dewback for Daniel Neal, 80 bucks. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Dewback box with a dewback with no reins. Killer deal at 80 bucks. Everything's a killer deal tonight. Now listen, when you're out there buying Star Wars toys everywhere else, don't be like, hey man, I saw this sold for $80 on the Taco Tuesday, because nobody's going to believe you. We just got another bid. Joe Swithall is in the lead on that dewback, so that's still live. Pepto-Bismol Vintage Mexican Bootleg going to Chad Bordner at $250. Going once, going twice, going thrice. So... fully sealed Hoth generator at $150. It's cheap, guys. Death Star Droid going to Darren Oscovare for $530. I think that's a killer deal, Darren. Congrats, buddy. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold. Black Bespin Guard going to Jeremy Schmidt for $100. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Good deal there too. Wow, you guys beat me up tonight. I'll tell you what. You beat me up tonight. I can't even believe I'm about to call. It's fully sealed Han Solo Bespin right now for $220. Chad Bordner going to take it down. That's a killer deal, Chad. Congrats, buddy. Going once, going twice, going thrice. $220 Han Solo Bespin. Tell your friends. And Mr. Stubblefield hung on all the way till the end. He's going to get that vintage 77 poster with the 4 Falcons there for $35. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Daniel Neal is out on M. Okay. We'll call M the Patrol Dewback for Jay Swidall. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Congrats, Brian. Hung on there, buddy. It's a nice piece. You'll dig it. All right, we got a new bid on the Hoth Generator attack. I have no interest in calling this Falcon for $260, so if anybody wants to bid on that, that would be great. But if not, I will call it. Nikto Complete we could call. Letter C, $22. Going once, going twice, going thrice. All right, and Aaron Moffat is out on E, so then we'll call that for Mr. Stanford. Letter E going $11. Shampoo bottle R2D2 going once, twice, 3 times. Got another bid on the Falcon there, $270. Theo Lahusky. Falcon's a steal. That's what that is. And we got a new bid on the sealed Hoth Generator attack base. Weequay we're going to sell for $7. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Weequay is sold to Steve Barbet. Mike Stanford takes back over on the Falcon at $280. Jeremy Schmidt takes over on the sealed micro playset at 170. We still got a lot of action on those two, so those are the two that are left for bidding. I'm going to pack up everything else. That's a good deal, Darren. Congrats, buddy. That's a beauty, man. You know how it is with men on cards. I mean, there's really nice ones, and then there's kind of nice ones, and that one's a really nice one. Thanks. Please add my items to my whole box. You got it, buddy. All right, get in your bids on that sealed micro playset and the Falcon because they're all that's left. And I want to go eat tacos because it's 8:03. Thank you, Brent. You too, buddy. Chad Bordner's out on P, so we'll call P next. Hoth playset sealed for 170. Jeremy Schmidt gonna take it down. That's a steal of a deal, Jer. Congrats. Going once, twice, 3 times. Have a good night, Chad. All right, and then we are off to the Millennium Falcon for only $280. Best deal of the day. Maybe not the best deal of the day. There have been a lot of good deals tonight. But $280 going once, twice, 3 times. Beautiful Falcon. Nah, me neither, Jared. But, dude, congrats, man. It's good deal. He's good deal, as I say. He's good deal. Oh, we got another bid on the Falcon at $290, so the Falcon is still live. Theo Lahusky in the lead at $290. This is the last thing left, folks. It's at $290. We'll give that 60 seconds if whoever else was bidding wants to get in on it. It's at $290 on the Falcon. Mike Stanford brings it up to $300. $300 on the Falcon. Mike Stanford in the lead, so Theo Lahusky, it is your option. And if you guys are done, you can just say out, and then I can call it and go eat tacos. If you're not done, feel free. The mid-on card Leia did not sell, but I started her off at $1,300, and she's worth $1,800. So I don't know. You can write me a PM, Ralph, if you're interested. Good night, Joe. Good night, Jeremy. All right, Mike Stanford. It looks like you're going to take down the Falcon, buddy. It's a beauty. Congrats. Going once on the Millennium Falcon, going twice on the Millennium Falcon, going thrice, 300 bones. So, to Mike Stanford. He's good deal on Falcon. He's good deal. Sold, and that is it. Thank you very much, everybody, for hanging out. Thanks for being part of the Imperial Commissary. Thank you for hopefully coming to ICC-Con, the coolest convention in the history of Earth. Thanks for hanging out on Taco Tuesday, and have a wonderful week. And remember, it only takes 3 simple rules to be a great member of the Imperial Commissary. You've got to teach, you've got to learn, and you got to grow the hobby. That's it. Have a great night, and happy Taco Tuesday.